The Andrews Labor government has embarked on the biggest capital works infrastructure program in Victoria's history. Much needed infrastructure being built in public transport, schools, hospitals, and also roads, amongst social housing and other things. This has created a boom in the construction industry in Victoria, and the Andrews government wants to ensure that every Victorian can benefit from this boom. Some of the things that we've ensured is that every major project will have at least 10% apprentices and trainees, training the new skilled workers into the future. But we've also ensured that no matter what your ability or your background, you can be part and have the opportunity of being involved in our infrastructure program and in our construction.
Knoxbrook's a charity that supports adults with intellectual disabilities, and we've been operating for just over 50 years. We're mostly focused on providing adults with an intellectual disability the opportunity to be employed through our social enterprises, and we have 4 of those.
It's one of the things that we've ensured in our tenders, that the major contractors consider when they're contracting out work that social enterprises are thought of. This is just one of the social enterprises, Yarra Nursery, that has clearly benefit out of this policy.
Yeah, so Knoxbrook operates a large, well-known social enterprise called Yarra Nursery. Yarra is based in Mount Evelyn and produces just over 1 million plants a year. The state government's effectively allowed us to talk with some of the top tier or first tier construction firms, which are nationwide, through forums that previously weren't available to us. And what it's allowed us to do is to demonstrate the value that we can bring and our capability in delivering on some of those projects. And we've had a couple that have already gone off, where we've supplied to both Heatherdale and Bayswater level crossings, and it was great to demonstrate our ability. So from that, we're very proud of what we've been able to do. It's caused a certain amount of interest amongst construction firms that might not ordinarily have worked with social enterprises, and what we're finding is we're having some repeat business, which is really the underlying hope throughout some of these initiatives. The way that we undertake our business is quite different from others in that we employ vulnerable individuals. At Yarra Nursery, for example, 80 people with intellectual disabilities, and by winning some of this work, it's allowed us to recruit and employ more people, and we've put on an extra 10 staff, which is just wonderful. From that, we also have more security as an organisation. So, we don't operate with large profits, and we try to minimise our losses. And as an organisation, having this work where we know that we've won it, and then we go out and grow the plants and later supply, gives us that certainty, which is just great for what we do. Knoxbrook's been speaking with quite a few of the various authorities and various tier 1 firms and second tier firms as well, construction firms, and we've been able to secure the Bayswater crossing, the Heatherdale crossing, and more recently the Heidelberg crossing. Mernda Rail is a huge one, and we're very excited about that. That'll be delivered in a few months' time, and it's probably the largest social enterprise contract ever awarded in Victoria. And we have a confidence, we have a confidence that we can do it and do it very well. So it's been great to have these opportunities presented to us.
I've been here 8 years, almost 9 years.
Yeah, just over a year now. I'm loving it. Yeah.
It's the best, one of the best places to work, better than where other places I've worked. Everyone seems down to earth. From here, I've finished my certificate 2 in horticulture. Always wanted to do my certificate 2, and I never thought I could do it anywhere else. But here, they helped me out doing it. It was all hands-on. Staff was helping me out here doing it, helped me out getting more confidence. There's more confidence in talking to people and that, and then meeting out new people and that.
Meeting new people and being outdoors and trying new things, and that's it's gained confidence in me, and I'm at my job, and I'm just stoked to be here, and I could see myself being here for a long time. As soon as I walked in here, pretty much you feel really welcomed, and it's a really good place to be, and everywhere you go pretty much there's at least a bit of banter. You don't want to go in a job where you're in a bad mood or go home upset. And this is definitely the place to smile and, you know, go home in a good mood and tell your family or whoever you live with, I've learnt something new. You're not stuck on the same job for a year. Like, you know, it gets pretty boring just staying on one job, and you're here getting moved around, which is really good.
I'm a volunteer firefighter, and I coach basketball during the week with Aboriginal girls and that on Wednesdays, and yeah.
It helps you, you know, be an individual pretty much. Like, you know, here also helps you independently as well, like living on your own, or, you know, even the socialising side. You know, you meet up with friends and the people you've met here, and, you know, you could build into a friendship. And yeah, I reckon that's another good thing about this place, friendship.